So today we got Modern Warfare 3 in 2025. 14 years later, how's the game still doing in terms of player count and all that? We're going to get into that. I was so hyped for this game when it first came out. Modern Warfare 2, as you guys know, was my very first Call of Duty game, so I had very high expectations for MW3. Then when it actually came out, I was incredibly disappointed. I ended up not really putting much time into this game. I didn't really play it at all, actually, despite putting countless hours into Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. Because MW3 just felt like, okay, it's Modern Warfare 2, same exact gunplay, same exact, like, it's the exact same game, like, pretty much identical, except it's more balanced, and it's not as over-the-top and chaotic, you know, like with the one-man army noob tubes and the death streaks and all these different things. Like, it was crazy in MW2. So MW3 toned it down quite a bit, actually. It was a lot more balanced. People were a lot less frustrated with the multiplayer experience overall. But at the end of the day, I felt like it didn't really do much to differentiate itself from Modern Warfare 2. Instead of a sequel, it felt just more like an enhanced version of the previous game. Like, it was really Modern Warfare 2.5 more than it was Modern Warfare 3. And some people are okay with that. I mean, I think the campaign was excellent and was a great way to end the trilogy, right? So I'm not going to hate on the game completely. I just think it's easily like a C-tier Call of Duty game. Like, as people rank it among, like, all the other, you know, they consider it part of the golden age of Call of Duty alongside Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2, World at War, COD 4. Modern Warfare 3 isn't even close to being on the same level as those games, in my opinion. Now, people are going to hate on that. People are going to disagree. A lot of people have very fond memories with MW3. And for a lot of people, it was their first COD, right? If Modern Warfare 3 was my first Call of Duty game, and I never played Modern Warfare 2 before, my entire perception of MW3 definitely would have been entirely different, right? It's kind of like, you know, thinking about other games where it's, like, completely, like, identical to the previous, like Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3. I love Far Cry 4, because I never played Far Cry 3, but everyone who played Far Cry 3 and then played Far Cry 4 were like, yeah, there's really not much, there's not enough to really make it feel different and for it to be really, like, you know, worth it that much. So that's how I felt about Modern Warfare 3. That being said, though, there were a lot of people that love this game, and there are a lot of people that still play this game in 2025. So, between the three platforms, you have PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. The PS3 version has a lot of problems because of the whole name change thing. You guys may be aware. The PSN name change feature that was added in, it was 2017 or 2018, something like that. If you didn't play Modern Warfare 3 on your current PSN account prior to that point, then you're not able to play the game. Like, there's other games that work, but they don't save your progress. Modern Warfare 3 just straight up does not work if you try to play online with a newer account. I've seen ways around it. I've seen people, like, with jailbroken PS3s that were able to kind of circumvent whatever bug was preventing people from playing online, like the newer accounts. But just keep that in mind. It's a lot more difficult and a lot more challenging to just play it straight out of the box on PS3 compared to just playing it on the 360 and, of course, you know, just playing it through backwards compatibility and on a newer console like the Xbox One, Series X, and Series S. So Xbox is definitely the best platform to play on out of all three. PC is pretty much dead. No one really plays Modern Warfare 3 on PC. There's very few servers that are active, and most of them are just, like, weird servers. Like, you have, like, crouch-only servers that pop up, and just, like, yeah, it's not even close to being as populated as the Xbox version, which you're still able to find games pretty quickly and easily, relatively speaking. Modern Warfare 2 definitely has more players. Call of Duty 4, I would say, also has more people playing. Same thing with, World at War does not have as many. So World at War, like, of all the classic Call of Duty games, from COD 4 to Black Ops 2, World at War has the least amount of players, but Modern Warfare 3 is, like, right above that in terms of, like, you know, it's still alive. You'll still find games, but I'm just saying it's not quite as easy as games like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 which are by far the most popular in 2025. You can still find DLC matches, but they're a lot more harder to come by than other games like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. I'm able to get into DLC lobbies pretty much instantly, but in Modern Warfare 3, I guess there were a lot less people that bought the DLC. Like, I didn't buy the MW3 DLC when it came out, even though I did for, like, all the other games that I played in the Call of Duty series. So I guess there were a lot of other people like that. Plus, they had, like, weird DLCs that was, like, only 2v2 face-off, 3v3, whatever the hell they had. So, yeah, they did a lot of weird experimentation with the DLC, and a lot of people didn't really care for it too much. But the good thing is, Modern Warfare 3, unlike World at War and a couple other games, Modern Warfare 3 actually has a feature where you just press the select button, and it toggles whether or not you want to search for DLC playlists or not. I think it's actually the only Call of Duty game that has that feature, and it's so convenient and so good, because if you're trying to find non-DLC lobbies in, like, Modern Warfare 2, for example, but you have the DLC, you have to, like, uninstall the DLC from your hard drive, and it's, like, it's a pain in the ass, because, you know, you have to go back and forth downloading it and uninstalling it back and forth in order to actually, like, find lobbies and to be, you know, play with the DLC. It's just, like, it's annoying. It's really annoying. But Modern Warfare 3 makes it simple, easy. So, you know, there was a time, like, I think in this gameplay session right here with the recording, I was actually, like, searching for a hot minute, for a long time, trying to find matches, and then realizing the DLC was turned on. I just hit one button, DLC was off, got into a match instantly. It's mostly team deathmatch, as is the standard with pretty much all these 360 era Call of Duty games. You don't really have too much game variety. Like, you're not going to really find domination, search and destroy, free-for-all very often. I mean, if you're lucky, you may once in a while find one if there's enough people that, like, you know, invite recent players to a lobby and they get it started that way. It's not, like, impossible, but I'm just saying it's incredibly rare. So just expect it to be, like, all TDM, like, 95% of the time that you're playing. And you're definitely better off trying to search for games in, like, the late afternoon to early evening Eastern time. And if you live in, like, you know, a region outside of North America or Europe, you're probably not going to be able to find any games at all, because it's just not as popular of a region. So that's pretty much the basic rundown of Modern Warfare 3. I don't really run into any cheaters very often. I don't have any issues with that. I just think Modern Warfare 2 is more fun, just because of how chaotic and crazy and over-the-top it is, but some people have their own preferences. There are a lot of people that would definitely put Modern Warfare 3 over Modern Warfare 2, so it's all subjective. But I think if you're a Call of Duty fan, and you're trying to experience the entire Call of Duty series, Modern Warfare 3 is definitely worth it, and still pretty solid in 2025.